Okay. We're literally starting right now, and I'm gonna get the other app up on YouTube, and people are gonna see us now. There's no starting soon screen. Yeah, I'm in the process of making one of those right now. Yeah, I'm in the process of making one. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, okay? I'm a busy
Not
woman.
professional.
Yeah, I know, right? So absolutely professional. My God, the most professional
Mhm.
Soulsborne player out there.
I
My God.
know. Seriously, I know. We're so bad. Trust me. I mute myself all the time and I forget to unmute myself. It's okay. You know what happened?
What?
Sorry, I pulled it up and I hear my voice. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. But I did that charity stream, right?
Yes,
I had it on subscribers only for over an hour. Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. I was like, oh, and I fixed it as fast as I can. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so, so sorry. I kept apologizing over and over and over again because I felt so
We
bad.
this is
That
content creation at its finest, folks.
because when I'm not streaming, I put it on subscriber mode so no one can type in offline. And yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I
yeah.
forgot. Mhm,
I mean,
mhm.
it's okay. It happens to the best of us, you know. I accidentally burped on stream, so it's fine. It's fine. I accidentally left a burp in on one of my videos, and people were like, "Wow, man, was that you burping?" I'm just like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, no!" It was like a big one too. It sounded like a truck driver went to Alaska and ate everything. I sounded like I had 5 quarter pounders that day. Like, I'm not even joking. The way that sounded like the depths of hell coming out from inside my body. I'm like, what the actual fuck?
I can't breathe.
You can't breathe. Adios mio, child. You can't breathe. Oh my
I'm laughing
gosh.
way too hard. I'm
I'm
already crying. We just started. I'm already crying. Oh,
It's
oh
okay.
my
It's so
lord.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Unless you
Oh.
want to go afuera, it's beautiful.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have to get over to the chat because there's probably people chatting and I don't see it right now because I am.
No, you're good right now. We're good right now.
We're good right now?
I ha-
Okay.
yeah, I have it pulled up on the
Ah,
side.
God, that was on my phone. So, okay. What we're gonna do, hi guys, what's going on? It's your Huggable Hipster here. We started that off with a bang, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of topics today. We're gonna be on for an hour, and this is a very impromptu stream. We had actually originally planned to do a
Mhm.
collaboration for tonight for like spooky games and stuff, and it would be like a recorded thing. But you know, circumstances and all that kind of stuff got in the way, and we're just going to do like a very impromptu little podcast where you
Mhm.
guys are gonna, you know, give us suggestions on topics, and we're gonna talk about stuff in the gaming industry. Spider-Man 2 is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like the way my soul, like I got the notification from Amazon that it's being shipped tomorrow, and
Mhm.
I'm just so incredibly, I'm so ready.
Yay.
Oh, so, hey Peter, hello. I didn't know you were streaming tonight. It was very impromptu, like very like the middle of the day,
Very last minute. Yeah.
very last minute
Very.
decision. Hey,
Mhm.
what's going on, Sir Dangix? Dang it. What's going on, sir? How are you? I'm gonna actually try to prop my phone up that way I can
Oh,
read
hi,
chat.
Lauren. Long time no see, dude.
Hey, Lauren. I haven't seen your name before. I assume you're coming from Silver's
Mhm.
channel. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Special guest tonight, Coca-Cola, and she has Dr. Pepper, which I can't stand
Ugh,
Dr.
you're
Pepper.
I hate Coca-Cola, so this works out perfectly. Our
It does.
friendship is just beautiful.
3 years of friendship, might I
Mhm.
add. It's been our
Mhm.
three
Oh yeah.
friendship year anniversary just a few days ago, actually.
No, we remember we met in February.
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 Because of the
It's only been
podcast,
2
I
years. Mhm.
remember that. Oh my God. So
It
yeah, my
it'll
God,
be 4 years upcoming in February. Yeah. Yeah.
fucking old.
I know. I know. We're getting there.
So, what do you want to talk about for the first topic? Because since this is very
Um,
impromptu, I want to be able to be able to talk about like just a melange of things tonight, but keep it,
okay.
Hey, Dr. Pepper
Well,
is
I'm
great. That's a
yes,
lie.
it is. It
That's a
is,
lie.
it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yes, exactly, Sir Dag.
You can have an
Exactly.
opinion. It's okay to be wrong. But, no, I'm just joking.
Who's talking? Who's talking? What are you talking about?
You can have an opinion. It's alright to be wrong.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
Pepsi beats Coke. What? I can't do Pepsi. It's way too sweet for me. Way too sweet. If I
it's
have
all
if
the coffee, Dad. It's all the
it
coffee. It
it's
ruined your taste buds.
shut up.
It's gotta be the coffee. Yes.
It's not just a coffee, pendejo, you know?
Oh, did you just pendejo me? I don't think so.
Okay,
Okay.
how do you feel about coño?
Cabron, don't make me get mine as well, okay? I will go. Yeah, I went there. I
Yeah.
went there.
Pero maybe. Maybe. She didn't think I would start saying Spanish in the middle.
Mhm.
The look of shock on her face right now.
Mhm.
She knows I've been
Yeah.
working on my Spanish, that's why.
Yes, I've been working on mine too, so we're in the same boat. Vanilla Coke beats Pepsi. Actually, I can admit that one. Vanilla Coke's actually not too bad, but it's rare for me to drink. Very.
You know what? It's weird because I'm that sucker that hates vanilla. I can't stand vanilla. I can No. Don't come near me with that shit. No, vanilla is just god awful. Unless it's like in a cookie sandwich or something like that to distract me from the horror that I am tasting, then yeah, it's fine. But other than that, it's just
Wow.
what?
Yeah, we're not talking about games at all right now.
Okay,
I know it.
so main thing that's happening right now is October is one of the busiest months right now for gaming. And
Mhm.
hey, what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on? Ethan Plays, how are you? Welcome to the stream. What's happening currently right now is that we're seeing one of the most successful years for gaming ever. We have Alan Wake coming out soon. I think it's on the 23rd that comes out. Spider-Man 2 comes out tomorrow. I still need to play Miles Morales, which I might be doing a live stream of. And what else?
Mhm.
We have, oh my God, what was the one that just it just came out?
Oh, shoot,
Oh,
what is
Lords
it?
of the Fallen. That just came out on
What's it called?
Friday
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. That just came out.
Oh,
And
god.
yeah, it's what a day for that to come out, right? And it was one of
Mhm.
those things of where like everyone is fighting over consoles, everyone's fighting over this. Can we just take a moment to recognize how many amazing games are coming out this year?
You know what? I'm a PC player. I was PlayStation for a while, but I did grow up on Xbox too. So I had like my foot in each little hole.
Yeah,
And I'm I'm just glad that we all can actually play together finally. That's the thing
exactly.
too. Because for a while there, it's only Xbox to play with Xbox, PlayStation could only play with PlayStation, and
Right.
PC was just coming out. So the thought of us playing online together was just over our heads. And now we can
Exactly.
play with we can even play with people on Nintendo Switch.
I love that. And I love that. You know what? Nintendo, I feel like still has a little bit of a ways to go with
Mhm.
the games that they can do for backwards compatibility because I
Yeah.
feel like once they have Wind Waker on Nintendo, sign me up. Like I will
Mhm.
get a fully new Nintendo OLED just to celebrate. Like
Wow.
like and people can hold me to that. Seriously. Like if they come out with Wind Waker, I will get an OLED
Jesus.
well, son of a bitch D screen Switch. Like I will. A hipster knows games, but she hasn't a clue about drinks. I Both of my mods are over here fighting me right now. Okay, Peter, I will fight you. No, but that's actually kind of true because when okay, 7 years of sobriety, I used to
Mhm.
bartend, right? Like for money and for like, textbooks
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. I can make you a mojito. I can do all those kinds of stuff. But Peter is absolutely right. When it comes to beverages, I just know what I like. I don't know what the general public is like actually what they think is
Into?
good. Yeah, what they're into.
Mm.
Like when it comes to game, I'm like, oh yeah, no, Fortnite, Fartnite. Wow, not Fartnite, Fortnite. The kids are gonna come for me.
Did you don't mess with the Fortnite girl. You don't. That's a big mistake.
You know what? Fartnite. I will. I can tell you right now, Fortnite is one of the best games for people because collectively people really enjoy it. Call of Duty, collectively people really enjoy it. I can tell you all these things about games, but when it comes to different drinks, it's like, okay, why are people liking cherry Coke? What's the thing with that? Like, is it good? Is it not? I didn't try it, but
My mom likes it, that's all that matters. I like
Yeah.
the cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper that they do have sometimes.
Okay.
That's really good.
Oh, really?
But the
Okay.
cherry over flavors the vanilla, so you don't taste the vanilla as much. That's what I like about it, but I don't get
Interesting.
it too often. My husband likes the strawberry and cream that we get. They have strawberry cream Dr. Pepper now, and he
Ooh.
loves it.
I might actually try that because I love strawberry and cream stuff, so that might actually make me like Dr. Pepper.
Girl, I had to buy, like, 2 boxes of it.
Now, you know what I
That's how
actually
much
splurge on that they don't have that often in the grocery store where I'm at is Baja
what
Blast, and they sell that. And it's I like the stuff from Taco Bell, like just Taco Bay. It's just so good. It's just
Oh, I'm
so
sorry,
good.
gross. It's
It's
so gross.
it's
It's
okay.
gross.
It's okay. You can be wrong too.
Yes, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with being wrong on Taco Bell, okay? That one I'm fine with, okay?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some recommendations from people on a topic that you guys want to hear from us because
Mhm.
Silver, she is primarily a FPS player and she'll dabble in like horror and that kind of stuff, whereas me, I'm like full on Soulsborne horror, give me all that stuff. So if you guys
Yes.
have questions on anything that you want either of our opinions on, now's the time to ask because this is, like I said, it's a very impromptu stream that we decided to
Yeah,
do just to chill, you know?
chill, relax.
Originally,
Yeah.
we were gonna play
Mm.
Demonologist, which at some point we're gonna
Yes.
do a
We're
collaboration
gonna
with
do
you.
that eventually, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if I can actually get my side of the stuff to work so you could see my point of view would be great. But
that'd be so exciting.
computer.
Oh, actually, I did want to talk about one thing, Lies of P. So a lot of people are saying that it's like Bloodborne, and it's interesting because I'm writing up the review currently, and it
Mhm.
couldn't be farther from Bloodborne. It is so
Really?
incredibly different from it. Yeah, a lot of people think that it's like Bloodborne because of the aesthetic, way the music is, all that kind of stuff. You gotta remember, you guys, Bloodborne was set in a very gothic, very kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Um, very Tim Burton area.
Tim Burton?
Yeah,
Okay.
but whereas this world with Pinocchio is set in the area in which the story was written. So Bloodborne doesn't have a
Oh,
story before it that was an inspiration. It's just its own thing. I have a
hmm,
question about Liza P. Yeah, go for it, Shaggy.
go for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is a great time to ask about sports games.
Never. Never
I
in a
know
million years.
nothing. I know nothing
Never.
about sports game. It's like math for me. I can't stand sports games.
You should
Um,
definitely try it for
no,
sure.
no,
No, no, no, no,
no.
no, 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 Shaggy.
Oh,
What Shaggy said.
oh.
Sorry. I'm
I'm
just
really
kidding.
into Souls-like games.
Sorry.
From. I was about to say, like, if you try to convince me to do sports games,
Never,
I will
never,
hurt you.
never. No, I will never make you do that ever. I'm sorry.
Okay, so, let's see. I'm not really into Souls-like games, but from the gameplay I've seen, I'm sort of gravitating towards just playing it. So, I mean, honestly, I would recommend Lies of P because it is the most beginner-friendly Souls-like you will find besides Thymesia. Lies of P is what I would describe as Souls with training wheels. So, it is very much going to be easy up until the sixth area that you are in. When you're in the sixth area, they roll up their sleeves and they're like, "All right, you made it this
All
far,
right, glove her
chill.
off.
Oh, let's
Glove
go,
her off.
let's
Let's
go."
go.
Glove it, ready to get inside the ring. It is one of those moments of where you realize, oh, shit just got real.
Especially when
Because
you hear the big bass on the actual music this time, because I've seen some gameplay. The
yes,
bass gets even louder the
it
higher
does.
you go.
Yeah, it does. And keep in mind, you guys, I'm halfway through the game. I have like three more chapters to do of the game and then it's done. So they give you the hardest ones in the last bit of the area that you are in for the game. Um oh, there was a message that was retracted. Okay. Sports games.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I see some of my friends play the sports games. I'll see, like, YouTubers that I really enjoy watching. I'll see them play sports games, and it's chill when they do it. If I were to play
Mhm.
sports games, I would be like, oh, yeah, throw the ball into that thing over there with a tumble, a face mask. I don't know. I don't know. I edited sports
You're talking
content.
about football.
I'm
Yeah, it's
talking,
football.
yes.
There's also basketball. There's hockey. There's a bunch of other ones, but I'm not really into sports video games. Haven't been for a long time.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
yeah. Yeah, the only sports that I'm into is soccer and ice skating. That's the only sports I'm into. So if someone is a fan of Bloodborne, it's worth trying out Lies of P. Like I said, Bloodborne and Lies of P, they're not
Mm.
mutually exclusive. Like they're not like one another. The only thing that I would say is the difficulty is a little bit easier than Bloodborne. See, like, I guess, but it's a very loaded question because it's like they're not similar at all.
There's some
So,
similarities, but it's not the same type of game, kind of,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So it's like if you enjoy, I'll say it this way, if you enjoy lore, like heavy amounts of lore, you will enjoy Lies of P. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
D&D girl here. Hello, yeah, Dungeons
yeah.
and Dragons all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one, and like as someone who has been playing Souls games for the past almost 4 years now, like
At
consistently,
least.
yeah. And, like
Mhm.
I started my entire journey with Dark Souls Remastered because one of my friends was like, she saw my reaction on the Elden Ring trailer before it came out, and she was like, "You need to try Dark Souls," because I was so negative about it. I was like, "It's like everything I've seen. What is with this magic crap that keeps going on?" Like, I think I still have that review of the trailer up on my channel, but she convinced me to play it, and my entire world changed.
Mhm.
Everything. So,
Just snapped, yeah, different.
uh, it's okay. You need skill to play sports games. It's not for everyone. Peter, I said
Damn! Okay, coming with the fist, damn!
that was good.
How
That was
about
actually a
cheese?
good comeback. I like that. That was fire.
Alright, okay. Alright,
That
gotta
was
keep my
fire.
eye on Peter on that one.
Have you ever tried Steel Rising? Would also be similar to Liza B. I've not tried Steel Rising, but I've heard of it. From what I've heard from other Souls-like creators, it's similar to the likes of
Mhm.
Dark Souls 3, but I still have to play it for myself. I don't want to just rely on what I hear from other people. Also, I do want to say if people have questions about technique in Souls games or anything that they might be struggling with, now is the time to ask. It's a free for all.
Don't ask her, don't ask me. Don't ask her, don't ask me, I
If you
have no
guys
idea
have
what you're
Call of Duty questions, ask her. Okay.
Okay, smart ass. Alright,
If
yeah.
I go in and I try to explain Call of Duty, it'll be like explaining algebra to a 5-year-old. I can't
Girl,
do
I
it.
love Call of Duty, okay, I do, and I already got the Modern Warfare 3, I already paid for it, I got the value edition already too,
Modern
so,
Warfare
yeah.
2, the story was incredible.
It was. I'm
So
excited
good.
for what they're gonna do for 3. I am
I
so excited. I can't wait to play the campaign. I'm so excited.
can't
Like,
wait.
I know, like, some people don't like the storylines now, but they
Mhm.
still make good storylines, even if you're
They
not
do.
really, like yeah. If you're not, like, really into, like, the Warzone like I am or the multiplayer, that's a
Yeah.
good thing to have to always go back on. That's how I started actually getting into FPSs. My husband and I played Call of Duty on his PlayStation 3 on the storyline.
Oh, I
That's
love
how
that.
we started gaming together, and
That
we
is
took
so
turns. Every time
precious.
we had a death or we basically completed the mission, we switched the controller over. So, that got me into the Call of Duty campaigns, and I played every single one. So I know what happens every single time.
Yeah, I
I
play when I
love it.
played Modern Warfare 2, the remake
Mhm.
technically that they
Yeah.
did of it, that was my first time diving into the story of it. And every other
Oh.
time before that I tried to get into Warzone or Call of Duty or anything like that, I did not vibe with it. But the story for me is so it hits home because I have a lot of military in my family. I was actually originally going to join the army or the Marines when I was 17. So it hits home tremendously. A lot of stuff that they're describing, it's like, whoa, okay, this is really like the story is so vibrant and so well done. And I wish that people saw that before they saw, the 12-year-olds that are calling someone, a wild MFer on stream. It's that's tame in comparison to the things that people have been called. Okay.
Paul and, females worse too.
Well, yeah,
Weak
especially on
sometimes for worse.
Overwatch. I think Call of Duty and Overwatch are the same
Oh my
whenever it
god.
comes to like I got cursed out in Spanish one time. Like, holy
Oh
crap.
my god.
I played Overwatch. I was a sniper. I was playing my main Widowmaker, and
Mhm.
I was getting a lot of kills. I'm really proud of the way I was using her character, and I got called well, with in Spanish, the English version of it, I got called sorry, I can't say without laughing. I got called a bleeping cunt.
In
In
Spanish.
Spanish, yeah. And they didn't know I understood Spanish. So they were like, "Oh, okay, she doesn't understand, so we can say it." But then I typed back in
Wow.
Spanish to them, and I didn't leave that part in the video because it's like I don't want the negativity in the video. I left the part in
Yeah.
of where they were calling me the stuff that they did, but other than that, there was no need to, you know?
Yeah.
So, let's
Good. I really
see. Modern Warfare story has been good. I really do enjoy how deep some of the characters are. Yes,
Yes,
especially
exactly. Ghost
Ghost.
or so
Ghost is so
Ghost. I
good.
knew it.
How
Well, you don't see his face ever. You don't know what it looks
yeah.
like. Even when he revealed his face to the rest of the people, you still have no idea what he looks like.
But I
All
thought
you
he
know, his real
died
name is
though.
Simon.
I thought he
Well, the
died
thing
in
is,
Warfare.
yes. So the thing is, they jump from storyline to storyline. So each new story that come out is either previous years or something like that. Because I've noticed that because it's some of the older games, yeah,
Mhm.
they're dead,
Yeah.
but they're alive in these games.
Yeah.
So this is like before.
Okay, so you're doing like a prequel, well, like a
They're doing
prologue
like
type thing.
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Because I've noticed in that in a couple games. Because some of the like sometimes Gax is dead, and then he's alive in other games. And same thing with Soap being alive and dead in a couple other like that.
Soap
And
is
it's
such a good
just
character.
I love Soap. I love Soap, especially when he started talking in Irish and Scottish.
God, it
It
was so good.
it was so great, and he's like English McTavish. It's raining fucking hard. Because I just said so. I
That-
did.
Not only that, when they had the interrogation scene with that woman in Modern Warfare 2, oh my god.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
so good. For those of you who have not played Modern Warfare 2, it is probably the only Call of Duty game I would recommend because it is that good. It is really that good. And the interrogation scene, when you see how the models and the capture was done for the mocap, it's incredible. It's incredible. Like the mocap in this game is probably some of the best work I've seen in motion
See,
capture.
I knew it. They are prequels. I called
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I
Good.
called it.
That's good to know because I was so confused. I was for the review that I did, I was looking at like the history of the games and I got so confused. Oh, hello,
Hello.
by the way, boss. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, boss.
So the other thing I want to mention, by the way, there was this one thing that I saw. Whatchamacallit? I should probably. My phone's acting up, and I need to see the comments.
Hmm.
Hold on one second.
I have them up as well too, so don't worry if you need to fix that real quickly.
Okay, okay.
I have
No,
them
we're
up as
good.
well.
Yeah, because I have it on
Okay.
my phone, and I don't want my phone to die.
Shit.
So, but yeah, the other thing that I want to talk about is Dark Souls 3 DLC and Dark Souls 2. I meant to update you guys on this before when I did the rebranding video, but I am going to be doing live streams of Dark Souls 3 DLC, and I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Dark Souls 2, as much as I can't stand that game. I stopped it because of the enemy saturation, and the controls are just abhorrently bad. You can tell that Miyazaki did not do it. He was not the director for that game, and you can tell. Like the lore is there, the story is still there. It's an amazing story,
Mhm.
but just the way that it's done, it's god awful. And it's like a slug to get through. Like the guy is healing himself like this, and you get attacked, and you get out of the healing animation entirely as you're mid heal. And I'm like, get your Estus flask ass back over here.
Oh, good. Enjoying listening to the convo. Well, I'm glad you're
Oh,
enjoying
thank
listening to us.
Glad you're enjoying listening to us and bitch about the Dark Souls for a second.
Well, you're bitching. I'm just enjoying the topic as well.
It's true. Actually, Boss was the one who did the co-op with me for the Millennia boss battle in Elden Ring. So we really had so much fun doing that. I think it took us like what 10, 15 tries to get her down. It wasn't too bad.
Wow. Wasn't
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah. I tried so many. I tried about 40 times on my own to do it, and we got her down, both of us, in 15 tries. Keep in mind, co-op is more difficult than single player.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
So-
because they make the boss harder.
Mhm.
They definitely have to. They have to do that.
Yeah,
Because
they give it a
if you
bigger
get
health
an
pool.
overpowered, like, 200 powered person hopping in, they need to make it harder. Because otherwise,
yeah.
it's just 2 hits and he's dead. You're like, okay, what did I do?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I didn't learn it. So they had
Exactly.
to.
And not only that, yeah, not that bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Especially like
bad.
whenever you told me in the video, Ariel, turn around, you're gonna see something awesome, and you see this beautiful flower thing open up from the boss battle, and it just is there as kind of like an achievement almost, and it's so incredibly beautiful.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God, it was so good. When are we diving into Lords of the Fallen? So, Lords of the Fallen is going to be starting at the end of this month. I'm actually going to be starting to record episodes next week. That way they're prepped. I'm going to be actually a new thing that I'm going to be doing is prepping recording episodes. That way you guys can have them, like people who are members and people who are Patreons can have them early. That way you guys can see it, all that kind of stuff, and then it'll just go out for everyone. But as soon as Lies of P is done, which since I'm almost done with the game, all of those are going to be pre-recorded. Same with Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. All of those are going to be pre-recorded as well to just go up for you guys and members. So yeah, it'll start probably, let me see what date it is. What date is it today?
Today's the 19th.
Today's the 19th. Okay, so Lords of the Fallen is probably going to be starting on the 30th. That's when it's going to start. And I'm very, very excited about it. Also, update, I know that some people were asking me, am I going to be doing double gameplays? And there's only going to be one gameplay each. So, like, after Lords of the Fallen, there's going to be Mortal Shell. It's another Souls-like that I heard about. It's supposed to be really, really good.
Nice.
Best weapon in Bloodborne, in your opinion?
Don't look at me. This is all you. I'm looking at you.
No,
As you're dying.
Oh man. There's two. There's absolutely two that come to mind. I can't just pick one when it comes to it. You have one, which is the Whirligigsaw. It's like a pizza cutter in a Bloodborne game. It's so good. It's like this massive thing, and it's just like this pointy cutter, and you can literally get an enemy in one go and just stab it into them. It's so fun. The other one, I know this is a very boring answer, but it's the Hunter's Axe. If you have a traditionally well done dex build or strength build, it's so good.
Mhm.
And you have your vigor up all the way. It's no problem. It's really, really good. It's really well done. You can use what is it, fire paper with that. You can use lightning paper with that. It's really very versatile. Very versatile. So yeah. Whirligigsaw and Hunter Axe. Have a dex build with that, and you will be good to go. And unless have a strength build, have your health bar be like as long as the sun, and you'll also be good to go with
Seriously.
that. Also, one thing I would recommend when you guys are going into Bloodborne, always use the Hunter's Axe when you guys are going in first, and then default to any kind of other weapon you want, but build a dex build around the Hunter's Axe. That way, you know there's no flubbing up, and you can't go wrong with it. So, you know. Good question, though. I like that.
That's a good question.
Love the Whirligigsaw. The Whirligigsaw is, like the demonic pizza cutter, right? It's amazing.
Oh my goodness. Because we've done a couple of collaborations as it is. We've done Fall Guys together. We've done Apex. We've done Call of Duty, the first Modern Warfare.
For Fall Guys because of how early it was. We collaborated, you guys, at 5:30 in the morning.
Her time. So you know what that time for me is? 3 in the damn morning. I was not happy at all. I was deprived and cranky, and I had to get a giant thing of coffee.
Oh man, you were like one of those people that has to wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning for work. And you're like, if I drive away now, no one will know.
Well, the thing is, I used to be an early bird. Now, after having 2 little minions of my own, fudge that. Okay, fudge that completely.
Adorable little kiddos.
I do. They're adorable. I love them to death. But damn, they've been ornery today, and the last couple days actually. They've been ornery, so bad.
I would love to join one day with you in the chats. These are so fun. I would love that. That would be absolutely.
That would be awesome. Yeah,
that would be so cool. Yeah, no, absolutely.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
That would be talking about Souls game, talking about like going off on Elden Ring, and what was it? There was one game that I saw you playing boss. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Dead by Daylight, or was it Texas Chainsaw? I think it might have been.
Ooh, TMC. I love TCM. TCM. Sorry, TCM.
Okay.
Yeah, I played it.
How is it?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my god, it's so much fun. It's it's like Dead by Daylight, but it's a lot more difficult because you have 4 players, the same as Dead by Daylight, but you have 3 killers coming after you instead of just 1.
I like that.
So you constantly have to keep a lookout and have to be quiet. I love it because it's so complicated. It is.
That is really good. Yeah, the fact that there is 3. Yeah, it was Texas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because you have Leatherface for sure, and then you get 2 random, so sometimes you get the Hitchhiker, sometimes you get the Poison Lady, sometimes you get the Butcher. It changes depending on who wants to play who, and I love it's a lot of fun. I think you should try it with me and Boss. We could be the killers, and then we could try Survivors next afterwards.
yeah, you know what? That's gonna be interesting. You're gonna come after me all because I don't like Dr. Pepper. That's how it's gonna be, okay? Let's see. You get 3
3 killers
killers
with
and
me?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 3 killers and it's
fun.
fun with
Yeah.
friends. Not so much fun for someone who doesn't like Dr. Pepper.
Mhm, mhm,
What's interesting
mhm.
is like who names their kid Leatherface? Like who's in the hospital giving birth to this son of a bitch and is like, oh,
Okay, I
Leather,
don't think
you
that's the
look
actual
like
name. I think
Leatherface.
that's what he was called
I'm
after
gonna name
the
you
Butcher.
Leatherface, you precious little baby. You look like the back of my ass. Leather. And then he's just in the playground. It's like, what do we call you? Leatherface. Like, oh my god. Leatherface never existed. He's actually made up based off of Ed Gein. I don't know the history of Leatherface, so actually I appreciate that input.
Don't ask how I know. Hi,
Oh, I know.
Sergeant Meow.
What's going on, Sergeant Mia? Sergeant Mia? Sergeant Mia? Mia? Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
What would you, well, wait, hold on a second. What would you do if Dr. Pepper wanted to sponsor the channel? Hard pass. I'm not gonna sponsor something I don't drink. Like if Dr. Pepper came to me with $1 million, it's like you have to have my prescriptions and nobody else's. Like it's like no, Dr. Pepper, you're not an actual doctor.
Sign me up.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Mia,
goodness.
Mia. Y'all be cracking up. Good,
Good.
good.
That's good. This is normal for us, actually. This is actually tamed. We're a lot worse. We actually bounce off more often than we do now because we're trying to keep it more calmer.
Yeah.
But we normally bounce off so much to the point that we start with one topic and we end up in a totally different field by the end of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, normally by the end of it, I'm just calling her a sexy calzone. You know.
Yeah. We just start talking in the accents and everything, and just Spanish and
It.
just different just voices and
This stream is
noises.
sponsored in part by Sprite. Yes.
I
Sprite is
can't
incredible.
have it. I can't have it. That's not fair.
Yeah, well, can't always get what you want.
Wow. Sure.
Oh man. No, it's actually kind of funny though because every time I think, okay, what kind of soda do I want? Because normally I don't crave soda. I crave either like a nice cold lemonade or
Mhm.
or iced coffee. Like that's normally what I crave. But if I'm really feel like I have to really be in the mood for Sprite. That's the thing. Like if I have it too much, I'll just not like it. It's kind of like
Yeah.
when I had for Passover when we were celebrating, we had cauliflower kugel and I had so much of that stuff. I can't look at cauliflower until recently. She made two pan sized things for when everyone was coming over for like Hanukkah and Passover and all that kind of stuff. I had an entire first pan of the damn cauliflower kugel silver. I couldn't look at cauliflower until I was in my 20s.
Oh my gosh. I also just read what Sergeant Meow says. People tell want ice water silver and they can't have it. Oh my god. Okay, first off,
I
I am highly allergic to citrus, so
I
it
love you.
and
I love you so.
Sprite has lemon in it, so no, thank you. Okay? Don't want that in any sort, okay? In
Oh my
game or out.
god.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we've been doing talking like this for like the longest time,
Yeah.
and it goes from games to um anything basically. We could
Yeah.
just randomly start talking about anything.
And then she
Drama.
knows that the accent will start coming
Mhm,
out with me, which is like
mhm,
literally a combination of Israeli and Brooklyn.
mhm. Which I hear a lot, honestly. as well because my mom is from New York, so I hear it all the time, and she's from the Bronx, so she hears
Ooh,
I
that's
hear
good.
that one.
Good
Yeah.
food. Good food. Good fucking
Mhm.
calzones there.
And there we go. There we go. There
Good
it is.
fucking calzones. Yeah. You want to talk
Mhm,
about calzones? I'm talking about them all day with you, sweetheart. All
mhm,
right.
mhm,
Oh, wait,
and
makes a lot of
we
sense.
are
Avoid it at all costs. Yes, avoid the citrus for silver at all costs. What
it's
I like to do for my water, since I don't like to have too much citrus, it gives me, acid reflux. I like to have strawberries or blackberries in my water.
ooh,
It's very, very good.
what?
Very, very good.
That's good.
This wait a second. I need to hear that.
No, you don't hear that, no.
It
You
kind of just
already
comes
did it.
out. It comes out like kind of naturally. Like
Naturally, it does.
yeah, like if I say like certain words or if I say like certain phrases, it'll just be very obvious. Like
Mhm. I'm walking here kinda thing.
what? Listen, we don't say that. We don't fucking say that. Okay, we don't fucking say that.
There
We
we go,
don't.
see? I got it
We
out of her.
don't.
I got it out of her. I just had to do that. I just had to do that, and I got it out of her. That
Cuc-
quick.
Cucumber mint. I like the cucumber. I'm not so much of a mint person, except when I'm brushing
I
my
don't
teeth
like mint.
first. But I like
That is true.
cucumber. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually start a little bit of a debate here in a moment. Not cucumber, mint chocolate ice cream. I can't stand it. It tastes like the end of my foot.
I I can't I don't like it either, so I'm with you on that. I cannot stand it.
One of my
I don't
friends
know.
was like, "That sounds unholy, the fact that you don't like it, but we are still friends." And it's like, "What do you mean unholy? I don't want to be brushing my teeth for dessert." Like,
The
what am
point of eating dessert is to get sweets, not brushed.
like my favorite dessert is chocolate orange. Like I love chocolate orange wafers. They're so good. And then there's also, I know it's something you can't have, but it's chocolate lemon wafers.
The both of those I
Yeah.
can't have anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And I should just like let you smell them and then way you can taste them through your nose.
No,
You know what I'm talking about?
no,
You know,
no,
you might
no, no,
yeah.
no, no, we're not doing that. No, no,
Chocolate
we're not
mint
doing
can
that.
disappear. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I will not accept mint choc ice cream slander. I, the
Oh, I
slander,
hate cheesecake.
the slander. Why did I just say slender?
I don't know how. I know you roll that R so hard.
Slender. I have to thank my father for
Uh,
that. With the
yes,
R roll.
yes.
It's so interesting because it's like we're trying to get my mom to learn how to do the R rolls, and she does it like
Ugh.
I try to show her it's like gracias, señorita, and she puts the tongue too far up on the palate of her the roof of her mouth,
Roof.
and she'll
Mm.
be like, oh, I'm like,
Ugh.
just
Like
don't
that,
go
like
like
ugh,
Chewbacca.
ugh. Yeah. It's right in the middle. It's right in the middle. You don't need it too high. You don't need it too low. It's right in the middle.
Right in the middle. That way, it's
That's
center
right.
off. It's center fold.
Mhm.
No, I literally, if I start talking in an accent, I would literally, my Israeli and my Brooklyn will come out so bad.
It does. It does.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
You can say what you want, but there's a line and you crossed it. Don't die. Please, don't die. Don't die. I'll have to respect your points.
Oh God. Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Dr. Pepper won't even save you now.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we want to talk about next? I heard it that time. What do we want to talk about? I literally
Yep.
heard it that time.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to think of all the stupid storylines I've actually played. I'm so girl. I
jumped
finally
it.
got people quiet.
Meow said, I jumped it.
We vaulted.
Oh my gosh. More
Yep,
mint
all for
choco
you.
for me. Yes.
All for you.
Yes. I will if I
If-
end up getting some, I will give all of my mint choco to you. I will.
Same.
I will.
Always.
I will gladly fly mac and cheese.
That is great. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god, hiccups. I just did a whistle tone. Mariah Carey would never. Oh my
see.
god.
You good?
I'm fabulous.
fabulous. Gotta be fabulous. Okay. Trying to think.
Yeah,
'Cause
what
there's
other
a
guys
lot
do you what other guys? What
yeah,
other topics do you guys want us to talk about? Because we could
there's
literally sit here and talk about it. We have
yeah,
until 8:30 anyway, so we can
yes.
literally talk about
At
anything.
least, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's 8 no, it's 8:15 for me. It's 6:15 for you?
6:50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
6:15, yeah. 2 hours. 2. So, let's
12
see.
cuatro, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ara
Don't ever
ara.
do that again. No, 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 no. Don't you ara. No.
I can I can try.
No. No. If you do it, I'm gonna have to do it because it would not
No,
be fair
that's
for
true.
one of us to do it
Yeah,
and just not do it.
that's true. That's
Okay.
true. Oh my gosh.
And I'm red
It's
as it is. I don't need to be more red, okay?
true. Oh man. No, but actually, what was it? There was one topic I wanted to discuss, and I'm trying to think of like the problem because I don't want to talk about the console wars. I don't want to talk about any of like the drama or anything like that. That's not
No, no,
what
no, no, no.
this. Yeah. No, no mas. Wait a second. How do you both feel about Silent Hill Ascension being multiplayer, tell all
Oh.
tale, and our decisions being votes? I like that. It has a very like Saw feel to it, I feel. It's really interesting. The way that they're trying to do this is
Mhm.
they're trying to bring the players into a more like immersive reality almost. Because when you look at it, Silent Hill, like they're coming back with a vengeance. They really are.
Yeah.
Like Silent Hill 2 is being remade. You have Silent Hill Forza, Forte, however you want to call it, because the F thing is in music.
Weird. Yeah.
Forta. It's like F,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
F
yeah.
means strong. Like when you're doing
Oh,
like
yeah.
something in piano, Forza means heavy yet
It's
soft.
heavy. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
yeah.
do remember that.
So, they have that, they have Ascension, they have all this kind of stuff. And I feel like it's so unique in what they're doing because they're actually, I feel like for the first time, they care about Silent Hill fans. They care about us and they want us to get so, like, like, oh boy, it's like goody goody gum cocks. No, goody goody gumdrops.
Someone was talking way too fast for that sentence. If you heard what I heard, just
What? What the fuck?
I'm crying.
I got my inhaler because I know I need it. I sent and heard it live. Goody goody gumcocks. Oh my god.
You were talking way too fast for that one. I don't want to know.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I
I'm so glad I'm not wearing makeup. I'm so glad I did not wear makeup for this. Holy moly.
I'm wearing makeup right now and it's not gonna go well.
I know. We're laughing way too hard that we're crying.
Are they
Oh.
salty? They're
I
spicy.
don't want to know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Hey, what's going on
Oh.
now? Welcome to the stream. You got into a very pivotal point of the stream. Oh my gosh. All right. So,
Okay.
before we completely lose our minds,
Yeah.
there was one subject that was brought up to me by a viewer
Mhm.
a while ago, and I never knew how to address it until like maybe now. Maybe now that I'm more well versed in Souls games, we can actually address it. And this is something that goes for pretty much all games, but it's more prevalent in Souls type games and Souls games. Is difficulty levels in the games. And someone asked me before of when it comes to Souls games, is difficulty subjective, or does it have a baseline? Like, is there a point of which it's just gonna be hard for everyone? And I feel like the only game that is truly difficult as a baseline, that is difficult for everyone, no matter what, is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So
Okay.
whenever I look at it, I'm just like, yeah, difficulty is completely subjective because right now, for example, like the boss that I'm fighting in Lies of P for the swamp monster, difficult for me, but it's not going to be difficult for someone else. So, and the same could be said for some of like the Sekiro boss battles, but from what I've seen, the majority have a difficult time with almost every single boss. There's only a handful of people that did not have a difficult time with a lot of them.
Oh shoot.
And it's so like it's so fascinating to me to see how
Mhm.
difficulty is on just a subjective level.
I just read what
You
the yeah. Yeah, she did. Yep. It's on the internet, woman. There's nothing we can do now.
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Goody goody
No, 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 no,
gumcocks.
no, no, no. Oh God.
And I remembered where I actually got that from. If any of you guys watch Joe Santagato, there is a video that he posted doing Mad Libs Madness. Go to one of the episodes. You will see that line there, and I remembered now where I got it from. So it's not just my brain, thank goodness, because I have no
Okay,
reference
good.
point to say something like that.
I was wondering where that came from because that was brand new, and the fact that you said that and you panicked so hard for it, and then you just had to walk away was priceless. Oh, that's gonna be ever engraved in my brain right now because that's the first time we've ever gotten you out of your seat.
Here lies Ariel. She left her chair because of the goody goody gumcock.
Exactly. Um,
Oh my god.
but I am super excited for when we actually finally get to play Demonologist because they have a
Yeah.
lot of Easter eggs in there to the point where I played it a couple times.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh! And I don't do horror games,
Oh,
but
I know.
I'm enjoying the scares. I know you do, but I'm letting everyone else
No,
know.
I know, I know.
Just gonna reiterate
Yeah.
this because you and I we talk on a day like monthly basis because I know how busy you are. You know how busy I am.
Yeah.
So when we do get together, we always set like what 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours at a
Yeah.
time to
To just
talk because
chat
we know
and
we
catch
have a
up.
lot to catch up on. Sometimes it's drama, sometimes it's good news, sometimes it's bad news, depending on what's going on.
Exactly.
So,
You know?
or sometimes we just want to talk.
Someone commented, I still haven't beaten Sekiro. I stopped playing indefinitely since 2020. Yeah, I remember you
Ooh,
talking about that, about like how it got too rough for you, like boss wise and everything like that. If you have any questions, by the way, Nam, I'm open to like answering any of them because the thing is that when it comes to Sekiro, it's it's difficult, but it's like managing the difficulty inside yourself is one of the key factors in beating it. Like for example, when I beat True Monk, like that was probably one of the best bosses in the game. And when you go into that fight, you have to think of it like every single boss as its own set difficulty. You can't think of all of them as the same. So like when I went into that boss, I thought, oh, this looks like a really like beautiful ballet, and you kind of have to work around what the boss is asking you for. Because when you go into Souls and Souls-like games, but Sekiro isn't Souls-like, but just bear with me on this train of thought, you have to go by what it's asking of you as the player. You can't it's and this isn't a diss to God of War. You can't just go in like you're going into God of War and expect to have an easy time with it. That's not the case. When you're going into a Souls or Souls like, you have to see what the game is asking of you as the player and meet those demands, because it's going to be like, okay, you play by our rules or else you're not going to get what the structure of the game is. So, and I didn't get that until I played my first Souls game for Dark Souls Remastered. It was this clicking moment with the boss, Smough Nordstein. I was like, okay, wow, I think I got it. Because after 20 some tries with Smough Nordstein, I realized that, okay, I need to play by its rules or else I'm not going to have fun. And that's it. You know?
hmm.
Um,
Uh, for me, I think that would be too much of a rage-inducing game for me to play. I'm gonna
That's
be
the thing.
honest.
It shouldn't be rage inducing. Like
Yeah.
the only way that it would be rage inducing is if you let yourself not enjoy the process of it. And I think that's what a lot of people get
Mhm.
lost in, is the fact that it's supposed to be a ragey game, so they have to be ragey or else their peers won't accept them. Like it's part of also a societal thing, right? So a lot of people say like this game is so ragey, it's so ragey. Not really. I know it's a hot take, but not really. Like, you have to already unfortunately, psychologically have to be going through other things for that to affect you as heavily as it does.
Mhm.
You know?
Which, I'm going through a lot, so
Yeah.
eh,
It wouldn't be
maybe
wouldn't
if
be
I
the
was
best
in a
idea.
better no. Maybe if I was in a better place, I might try it, but right now it's a big no.
Because I remember even when you like tried playing Elden Ring, you were like, I can't do
Oh my
this right now.
god. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was bad. I had help finally, and I actually got some friends to help me with it, but they just swam through it. They didn't teach me anything. They basically did all the work. I'm like,
Oh,
"This is no
that's
longer
not
fun.
good.
This is not fun." So I didn't learn anything, and I stopped playing after that too. After our one session together, I just, stopped. So,
You see, that's not
I
fun.
have to
Whenever
learn.
it comes to Souls games and helping someone who's new in Soulsborne, you have to be really gentle with them because it's their first experience of something that's rather difficult. And I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Mhm.
These games are difficult games. It takes a certain tenacity in order to get through them. It takes a lot of patience to get through them. Um, Pendeja. Jesus Christ.
Pendeja. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't have the patience for those types of games. If or when I return to Sekiro, I'm going to cheese the crap out of it big time, to also avenge my controller's demise.
Not the core controller!
The only way, Nam, you'll be able to cheese that game is if you play it on PC. You can play with a controller on PC, but that's the only way to cheese it because it's hardwired into the PlayStation hardware that you can't really cheese anything with a PlayStation. But you can with PC. I've seen
Oh,
people
yeah.
not beat certain bosses with Sekiro on PC. So if you're gonna cheese it that way. It's the
Oh.
feminine version. Yes, I love it. Oh man, and I've actually by accident called people the male version of pendejo when they were actually female, and they were like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "You heard me.
You heard me.
You heard me."
I do it
Don't
too.
play
I
with.
do it sometimes. I do it too.
Huh.
I do both. Depending on who I'm talking to. Sometimes when I forget, I just
Mm.
do the traditional pendejo, and everyone's like,
Excuse me.
"I'm female." I'm like, and it means basically the same thing, doesn't it? Yeah. So what's the point? Like me saying "dude" to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's gender neutral. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, can you
Dude.
imagine like a little high schooler in the States, just this like dude just walking up, be like, "Yo, bro, Padeo, what's up, man? Padeo." It's like surfs up, Padeo.
No. No, 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 no. Never in a million years. If I hear someone say it like that, I am just gonna lose it and go
Dude,
Hispanic on them so bad because now look what you made me do. Look what I'm talking like my nanny now. Look what you're gonna do.
yeah, that's true.
No, never. No. Okay. No.
Un poco?
No, no un poco. No, no. No un
Oh,
bigote, no,
Popo?
no.
You said on Popo. That was so cute. Oh, guys, she's adorable. On Popo. Aw, that was adorable. Sorry, I'm sorry. What's actually really interesting is like we'll do like these different accents, and she hates it when I do the Kardashian accents because she knows I'm really good at it. It's like whatever. She tried. It's like fucking pendeja. It's like, do you want me to cry, Kimberly? Do you see that I'm shaking my salad? It's really difficult for me to not to laugh whenever I say that.
Mhm.
It's
She knows
impressive.
I'm looking at her.
It's impressive that some gamers make Sekiro look like child's play. It took me forever to make some of the Souls games that I play on my YouTube channel look like child's play. I've gotten comments from people saying, How do you make this look so easy?" I was like, because I've been doing these games for a while, so it's the same principle attached to every Souls-like game. Once you know how to play Souls games, Souls-likes are just as simple. You just attach the
I
same
think that's with
principle.
any game though. That's with any game. With
Yeah.
practice and practice and practice, you can do anything.
And plus,
Like
I'm a
that's why
masochist, okay? Like, I can't.
yeah. That's with me with COD, girl.
Yeah,
You see me. I had to get my snipes onto perfection
yeah.
before I could actually say I'm a good sniper. And right now, because I haven't played in a while, I'm an average one now instead of a good one because I haven't played in a while.
Mhm. Exactly.
But I've noticed that when I get back into it and actually start playing on the regular again,
Mhm.
I start hitting my shots normally.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing. You just got to get back into the game, and practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
with anything, art, singing, games, editing, Twitch, YouTube, everything. You gotta practice a lot in order to get better at it. If you
Yeah,
don't,
and
it's not gonna get better. Trust me.
I'd rather play Megaton Rainfall than play Dark Souls. I actually never heard of Megaton Rainfall before.
I haven't heard her.
Yeah, what is Megaton Rainfall, Nam, if you don't mind answering that? Because it's interesting because like when I hear any game that's difficult, I'm like, ooh, I want to try it to see if I can beat it. So many people are asking me to review that King Kong game that has come out, and apparently it's a Souls-like King Kong game. If you want to look it up, it's one of those weird ones of where people are like, you gotta play it. It's a Souls game. You gotta play it. This is your niche, isn't it? You're supposed to play it. I'm like, I have so much shit to review right now. It's not even funny. Like, if I play it, it'll be when it's on sale or free.
Yeah.
The
Because I'm
cutscenes are awful. God
really
awful. Yes, they
that
are.
bad.
They are. It's supposed
Oh
to. I mean,
Jesus.
like the thing is that if it's an indie studio, then I can let it slide. But if it's a AAA studio that made this game, how dare they? There was a clip that went viral of it on Twitter, and I'm thinking to
Mhm.
myself, this looks like a kid in college who didn't care about the PowerPoint. Like,
Oh, that kid. I know that kid. I think I married that kid.
oh
Um,
my gosh.
but the
Are you
funny thing
going?
is, I
Oh,
mhm,
hey, what's going on?
hellos.
Cheeto, are you going to be playing more Halo? So, the thing with Halo, I want to be able to play
Oh,
Halo 3 at some point on the channel. But ever since I rebranded, I'm not doing a lot of other types of games right now besides Souls content. I primarily am a channel for Souls content and for game reviews. So, there will be a review out for Halo 3, but I probably won't be doing a gameplay of that. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to, but then Halo 2 really bugged
crashing.
out on me. Yeah, and
I remember you were so mad at him.
I was
You
so
called me, you're
mad.
like, "What the hell is going on?" I'm like, "That's what happens
Yeah.
sometimes when they, like, revert it."
Yep.
Because 'Cause I've had that happen to me too. Because I have the Halo collection as well, and
Yeah.
for some reason, Halo 2 kept crashing.
Yep.
And even when I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, restarted my computer, everything, did the whole shebang, it just would not work.
Yeah.
I switched settings, everything, it just wouldn't work.
And there weren't
So
any bugs with Halo 1, surprisingly. But I want to be able to see if Halo 3 works out really well. If
mhm,
it does, then yeah, I'll be doing a review of that. But no, for the time being right now, I'm not going to be diving into playthroughs of any Halo games. I currently have too much with other reviews and gameplay that I'm doing right now. I'm sorry about that. So,
I'm lucky I
um,
get time to talk to you, that's how busy she is.
yeah. Well, that's the thing
We
too. If we're like we have to schedule out whenever we talk, or else it's not ever gonna happen.
Yeah, I have a planner right here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, let's see. We had a talk on Sunday the 15th, and then we had a talk on the 2nd. No, the 1st, because that was our original, and we did it for your
Yes.
birthday.
Yeah.
Because we always have to plan out a month ahead. Because if we don't, we're not gonna get to talk.
She has two kids, several meetings per
Mhm.
day. I have two parents, several meetings per day. And I also work at Game
Yep.
Informer as a freelancer,
Mhm.
so my job is pretty crazy whenever
Time
I get a video
consuming.
to edit. It's so interesting too. Like the video that I edited for Game Informer, the review of Assassin's Creed Mirage. At
Mhm.
first, oh my god, I have to say this. So, not too many people know that I'm the freelance video editor for Game Informer unless they look at my profile. So, hey, what's up? Um, and
Mhm. Which
I
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And at first, when I edited the video for Mirage, the audio was so loud and I made such a boo-boo on it. I was like, why is the music audio so incredibly loud? And we published it and we thought it was going to be okay, but all the comments that were coming in were like, the audio's too loud. Too loud. I can't understand what the dude is saying, and I felt so bad. So I was like, let's take it down and let's fix the audio, please. So I ended up fixing the audio and it went
Mhm.
fine. And there was this one comment that someone left of where it was like, oh, geez, remember when the audio was too overpowering? It was so bad.
That's great.
And I felt so
Oh,
bad about it.
great.
I was like, I was talking to my boss and I was just like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's okay, it happens.
It was probably nerves. It's nerves,
Oh my
especially for
God.
doing that.
I meant to say I prefer Megaton Rainfall rather than Dark Souls. It's a first-person game that has alien invasion, space exploration. Other words, it's like a Superman game. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
not my kind of game, but that does sound interesting.
Hmm.
Does sound very interesting. Um, but yeah, it was one of those things of where when I edited the video, I had so much fun making it. I had so much fun
Mhm.
whenever like I got sent the footage. I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this.
Like,
So I can't wait for the next project. Like I'm so excited to work on the next video because there's so many different editing techniques that I'm learning right now too. Like that's the thing. Like when you're a video editor, you're still always learning about different things constantly all the time. So it's always fun.
oh yeah.
So, but you guys,
Uh,
it is almost a 8:45 for me currently. If you guys have any other questions or anything that you want to talk about before we leave off stream, let me know.
mhm.
We can do that. Because this stream has been incredibly crazy.
Yes,
We're
it
gonna have to do
has
this
been.
more often.
You're definitely gonna have to do this more often.
It's an
At least once a
underrated
month.
it's an underrated game. It's an awesome game despite the poor graphics. I mean, I don't mind poor graphics as much, just as long as it has a good story and
Mhm.
decent control work, then I'm all for it. You know, that's why I love playing the Castlevania games because despite the graphics and despite, grabbing meat from the walls to heal yourself, which what the fuck? It's a good game, they're really good games. It's like, yeah, you have to heal yourself by grabbing meat from the walls. Like why? What is it? Imagine if it was like in the adaptation for Netflix, if the guy just hit the wall, it's like, ooh, meat, chunky.
Oh, thank you, love. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, he says hi.
hi.
My husband, not everyone.
That
Yeah.
is so sweet.
I got woof woof.
Everyone, say "aw" in the chat.
Oh, stop it. No, don't.
Can you feel the love tonight? The
Mhm.
peace the evening brings.
Yeah, I'm not singing. No. You have a better voice than me. I'm not singing.
Actually, you do
Yeah.
have a nice voice. You just don't let anyone hear it.
I don't like to let anyone hear it.
Yeah,
It is
you'll
rare for
only.
someone to hear
Yeah,
it.
no, she'll drink during stream, and then she'll be like, "I wanna know. Can you show me? I wanna
Okay.
know what these guys are like for me. Tonight
Oh my
would
god.
be the
Okay,
night that
first
I would
off,
fall for
first off,
you
first off, okay, that is
over
because
again."
okay, first off, that is a redeem, and I lost a bet to have that redeem with my mod because we actually crushed that goal. So I have no choice but to keep that redeem. Otherwise, I would not have that redeem. It's the only reason why.
Uh-huh.
I did. We did. We had a bet, and I lost it horribly. Don't give me that look. Yeah,
Where's your waiter,
yeah.
hipster? I don't have a waiter. I don't have a waiter.
Wait,
I just have me.
yeah. Oh
Is there
goodness.
more? Damn it. Okay. We still okay. You know what, bitch?
And I still have half a can left, so.
Oh man. So if you guys don't have any more topics that you guys want us to talk about, even hot topics, nothing to do with the store, then let us know because the thing is that we don't normally do these collabs very often,
No.
so get as much out of us as you can.
Oh, as you can, yes, definitely. Like what? It's once every 6 months we do this with collabs, but we talk on like a monthly basis. Yeah, we do a collab like once every 6 months. Because the last time we did it was a year in between. I remember that.
Yep.
And then it was 3 months ago we did our last one.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad, but hopefully
When
more.
Black Myth Wukong comes out, I hope it doesn't copy too much of the Soulsborne games. If it does, why would that be a problem? For those of us who enjoy the Souls games, I don't think that should be an issue. Really, see that I don't mean this in a bad way, but I have kind of an issue when people say like I hope it doesn't copy too much of the Souls things because there's a really big audience that enjoys that kind of combat and
heavy, hard hitting combat.
Yeah. Like I mean, I honestly like I really I don't know. I feel like people should be seeing the positive in the combat and the way that Soulsborne actually is instead of seeing it as a negative. That's just, I don't know. That's unfortunate. Um, let's see. You're doing Lords of the Fallen on your channel. Yes, I am. I'm going to be just starting the playthrough on the 30th. So,
Yes.
for example, I don't want to see penalties for dying in the game. Why not? Why not? Like that's the whole point of a game. If it's fun, you got to earn it. You know.
That's like DMZ and COD or Escape from Tarkov. You go in, you die, you lose all your shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I understand that people have their own perspectives. Nam, I respect your perspective, but I disagree with it entirely. Um, when I go into a game, I want to be challenged by the game and its world, and I want to be able to see the rewards from it, or else why play it? Like, if I'm not going to be challenged by something, why do it? You know? So, I mean, like, it's challenging for me to fall asleep. Nothing is easy, okay?
Yeah,
Nothing.
we gotta work on
Once
that
I
one. We gotta
once
work
I
on that
get
one.
sleep, I consider it a reward because
I
it's one
think
of my
anyone can fall asleep.
because it's one of my biggest pet peeves in video games. Then I don't know what to tell you. Like it's difficult for me to hear that a style of a game is like a pet peeve instead of just a subjective thing that you'd rather not do. Like as far as you like as long as you've been in the community, you've always said how much you've disliked Souls games, how much you dislike the combat, and how much you wish that games wouldn't like be like Souls games when there's a really big audience for it. Like if you look objectively at how big of an audience there is for Souls games and Souls likes, it's really massive. It's in the millions. So I understand why you don't like them, and I understand that it's a personal preference at the end of the day, but it almost comes off as if you're, like, why do people enjoy this? Why should people enjoy this? And if that's not the case, then please correct me because that's just how it comes off. So,
Hello.
hey, what's going on, Janelle? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Excuse me. Oh my God. I keep coughing. It's from the goody goody gum
I
frogs.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Oh my goodness gracious. I play video games to have a sense of escape from reality and have fun doing so, not because of a challenge. Oh, okay. Then it's just perception. I mean, like, I play, video games for a different reason then, and so does everyone. So, that's perfectly fine, you know? But yeah, I don't know, Silver, what's your reasoning for playing video games?
Me, it's a little bit of escape of reality, but sometimes there's also a challenge too. Because there's things I'm not gonna be able to do like IRL. Because yeah, I don't have the body type for it, or I'm not as young as I used to be. So I've lived vicariously challenge wise, like parkour and Assassin's Creed, or sniping and COD and stuff. But sometimes like the storyline, that's how I live, like escape from reality. But I also have my books for that too.
Yeah.
So it depends on what I feel like. Some moods I'm like, okay, I want to escape reality. Let's just go story mode. And other times I want to challenge. Let's do something difficult like DMZ or Warzone and kind of see if I can hit my like personal record on my kill list or something like that kind of thing. So it depends on how I'm in the mood.
Mhm. Nice.
Lately, I haven't been really in the mood to challenge, so I've been more chilling. So Minecraft, relaxing, weird.
Nice.
Yes, I know you don't like Minecraft, but like
No,
kind
I
of the
like I
chill.
enjoy when people enjoy things that I don't like. That's the thing. Like I love whenever people enjoy Minecraft because like I love chilling out to Minecraft when other people are doing it. Like I can chill in someone's streams for hours and watch them do Minecraft, but for me, I find it a boring hot mess.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
My husband has those moods too. Like
Yeah.
some days he's like, "Okay, Minecraft," and he does it for a whole month, and the next thing I know, he won't touch it for 6. Like, oh, I'm on the move. Like, dude, you were just on it like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but you
Like
get
just
your fix
2
from it
days ago.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, he got his fix, and that's what it is. You just gotta get your fix, and sometimes it might not be Soulsborne games. I can probably never play them. I'm not in the right mindset to play them for sure, and I'm not sure if I'll like that kind of challenge, but I do like different challenges. So it depends on your point of view on stuff and how your mindset is and your mental situation too. Because you gotta be
Yeah.
okay mentally to play certain games.
Yeah, like I want to make one
Otherwise,
thing abundantly clear for you guys is like I don't mind having a preference. That's
yeah,
incredible having a preference. But saying that something's bad, because you think it's bad, not necessarily the case. you know. I'm an average gamer with average gaming skills. I usually play video games on normal difficulty, which is the way I like it, and that's fine. I'm not downing that.
And
I
that's
just
good.
think
Yeah,
that,
I'm
going
same.
at Souls games, saying that you don't want games to have those kinds of mechanics in them, I think it could have been worded a little bit better. But again, that's just my opinion. I
Your
I
camera
know.
just started just like whoosh. I'm like, it's
Oh shoot!
being
Hold on one
very.
second.
Oh
Hold on.
God. But yeah. Oh Jesus, she disappeared.
Hold
She
on a second, you
disappeared.
guys.
She'll be back hopefully.
There
There we go.
you
Okay.
go. And you know what? That's fine. And I completely, respect your point of view with a lot of stuff. I'm just, stating a reaction to what I'm reading. So that's all.
Whew.
But yeah, the reason why I play games personally is for a challenge and because I want to be able to see all the different stories that are there. For me, a story in a video game is a very, very big deal. If it's a vampire story, all the better.
Hi. I'll eat in a sec. Guess. I just
It's like, make sure
you
you
gave me the
eat.
look. Yes, I gotta look. Yes, I gotta look, making sure I
Eat
eat.
your food. It's a good thing we're ending off
Mm-hmm.
stream because
Soon, yeah.
you'll be able to have your food. What did he give you?
Huh, babe?
And you can talk about video games and eat.
Yes, I know. I just don't want to be rude because we're live.
You
Yeah.
can still
Love
have
you.
food.
I know you're live. I've been watching it.
Oh, you've been watching? Oh.
Yeah, I have
Aw.
a subscriber on YouTube.
You haven't subscribed? That's so sweet, love.
Aw, that's really
Oh,
sweet.
I'm sure. This is what I was talking about.
Let me see. I might actually try that. That looks good.
Yeah, it's his favorite. He loves it all the time.
I might actually try that because I love strawberry cream anything.
That's sweet of you, love. Thank you. Yeah, my dice are missing. Again.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you guys,
subscribe.
if you don't have any other questions or anything like that, I'm trying to think of anything else we might want to talk about.
Okay. He just said he's had you subscribe since we've met.
That is so sweet. Tell them I said thank you.
He says thank you. And I think that's adorable and sweet.
Aw. That's very nice of him.
Mhm.
But yeah, are there any topics that you want to cover, Silver, before we leave for the evening?
Not really. I think maybe next time we should talk more about the spooky games because I'm definitely getting more into those finally.
It's
I'm not
such a
as
switch. Like I remember
is.
you wouldn't even touch
I was
those
so
games.
I was like, no. A million times no is how I felt on horror games. Now I'm like,
There was a certain
maybe.
person who we used to be friends with, you guys, who would always try to convince Silver to play horror games when she didn't want to. I felt so bad because this was when I was first getting to know her. And this person would always be like, you could play D&D, you could play do this, you could do that. And I'm just like, sometimes people just have really not that great of a reaction when it comes to horror games, and that's perfectly fine.
That's what it was. Yeah.
What 2024 games are you both looking forward to the most?
Ooh, Destiny 2's new extension pack, the last part of the season that I'm excited for because I'm actually a big Destiny 2 fan. I've been playing Destiny since it first came out with my husband, and we just got back into it again because it's the Halloween event, and we've been playing it actually a lot yesterday. We'll probably be finishing playing today after I get off talking with you and eating. So I am super excited for that because I want to see the final storyline that they have with that and what they're going to do. If they're going to end it there with Destiny 2 or if they're going to make a Destiny 3. I don't know, but I'm super excited to see what they're going to do.
That's amazing.
So,
yeah, the one that I'm most excited for is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So,
ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to send me the game or not. I have to double check. But if they are, then of course I'm going to be doing a review on it. You guys know that. I might not play it on the channel. I might just play it on my own because Final Fantasy games are huge. Like they're huge. So
how many parts was that last one you did? How many parts was it? And how long was each episode too?
Like over an hour per episode almost.
Per episode. And you did like 8 episodes?
Yeah, and the last episode I think was over 2 hours long.
Yeah, at least.
So, but yeah, the I forget which other games are going to be coming out in 2024, but this year has been such an abundance of games. I can't imagine next year topping it.
Don't tell me. I know.
Like my
Uh,
wallet's going to be crying, man.
My
I've
wallet's already crying. What are you talking
I
about?
have Spider-Man 2 coming in the mail tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm ready to play this. That game, I got a lot of people asking me if I'm going to be doing a playthrough of that. And no, I'm not going to be doing a playthrough. I'm going to be playing it on my own and doing a review on it. The article for that, it'll be fairly long, so be prepared for that. But I'm really excited. Also, one thing I want to put out as a PSA before we leave off, do not spoil games for any game reviewer, please. I don't know if you saw the tweet that I posted today. But I basically I posted, my Amazon thing of where I was like, I get it tomorrow. My soul is so happy. And then someone decided to spoil Spider-Man 2 for me underneath in the comments. So, yeah.
Wow.
One of the most
That's
pivotal
horrible.
points of the game, too. Yeah.
Oh, how dare.
Yeah.
That's no. Just no.
I don't care what gender they are. I'll call them a pendejo all day.
Yeah, pendejo. Major
Like,
pendejo on that one.
It was ridiculous.
I just saw something. I'm not sure if they're gonna make a Last of Us 3. Part 3.
If they do, I'm
As
all
they
over
do, I'm
that.
so excited. I am too, because I want to see what happens to Abby afterwards and what Ellie does too.
Man.
I want to know. Because it just left on that cliffhanger. It did. It really freaking did.
Well, the thing is
So
that
I'm
it's such a 360 because Abby is literally my favorite character in the game. Like, because of seeing her side and seeing everything that way that it unfolded. Plus, her fear of heights, I completely sympathize with that. I can't.
that
I
one back
can't.
there too. Yeah,
I
that
can't
one
do it
back
with
there
heights.
too.
If I even look at something tall, I'm like, oh no, my palms get sweaty. I just can't do it. Like, oh no. Have I ever forgotten about you getting GTA 5? When are you going to be playing that game? So GTA 5, that's going to be in the next round of reviews, actually, along with LA Noire. But yeah, most of the games I'm going to be playing are going to be off camera or possibly a stream because keep it like I know that I just did the rebrand and everything, but unless it's Soulsborne or anything, it's not going to be played on the channel. It's going to be played on my own time, and then there's going to be a review for it. But yeah, I'm really excited to play GTA 5 to see what the story is on that. If there is a story, I'm not really sure. I hope there is one.
Do a story. They usually do a story. They usually do.
Because I've never played GTA before. That's my first time playing it.
Yeah, they normally do a story. There's nowadays, yeah, you have everything online, but they normally do some sort of story with it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, like I've heard that people say it's a pretty interesting story. There's a rough chapter that the player has to go through, with a torture scene or something like that. And someone told me about that, and I'm just like, well, it's a good thing I'm not, playing or streaming that on YouTube.
Yeah.
So no, that's not gonna be a good thing. But yeah, you guys, it is almost 9 o'clock for me. I am really happy that we were able to do this this little stream together. It was really a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. Speaking of The Last of Us, end of stream with a clicker impression.
No.
I can't. The only people who I know who can do clicker impressions really well are haunted house scare actors. They can do those really, really well. Like I know Matthew Mercer can do a clicking impression.
Oh my god, Matthew
really
Mercer, he is amazing.
Yeah.
I just love him. He's amazing with the impressions and stuff he does.
Yeah, I can't even fathom how they do that. Plus, I just took an inhaler, so I'm not gonna risk anything.
No.
Don't risk it. No. I'm sorry. Why are you admitted into the hospital today? I tried to talk like a clicker.
Yeah, let's not do that. No.
Yes, Nam, it was nice chatting with you as well. Nice chatting with everyone here. Guys, if you all like our faces and what we do, please be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell down below because I make videos every day here on YouTube. What stuff do you do? Tell them about yourself. Promote yourself. Silver.
Well, I normally stream on Twitch under silver_wolf_a. I'm sorry, there's a lot of underscores. It's just how it is. I couldn't get the original. There's nothing I can do about it. So I stream on Twitch on Fridays normally, and right now we're actually doing a charity stream for Breast Cancer Research Month every Tuesday until the 31st. We've actually raised over $650 already, so I'm super excited about that. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, so story lore, all that stuff. But I normally on there, and I have an Instagram, same handle, but with it's in front. Basically, I don't really on YouTube. I'm mostly on Twitch. So if you guys want to see me, I'll be over there Fridays, every Friday, always religiously. But besides that, you'll sometimes see me here with Hipster. So super
Yeah.
excited with that.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys, I will talk to you all later. Stay casually nerdy. May you find your worth in the waking wheel, dear hunter, and I'll see you all in the next video or stream. Umbasa.